last time I was going to talk with this guy.
This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
For sure. Okay.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
Committing that crime really worth squandering our goodwill.
Oh, sorry. Right, I'm kind of on the hunt. Gosh, I just gotta figure out how. This is where we want to head. I wanna be able to see this. I feel like I need to see that. So, since it's a bit of a trip there, we'll pop on the wireless. Let's do careful.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions. Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
That went out to all our friends in the Office of Hindrance Deterrence and Obviation. Keep on. Those pivotal impediments won't preclude themselves.
The following song has been determined to facilitate abstract thinking and constructive rumination.
You gather your data through observation. You're looking for variables with some relation. You've noticed a pattern, a pattern, a pattern. So you create an equation. So you create an equation. Check your check
I already did that one. The song's good as hell.
You formed a hypothesis, begun experimentation, and does the new data match your equation? Does the effect follow causation? Does it follow the causation? Does it follow the causation? Check your rules. Check them twice. Having an error is never nice. You must be precise. It's your vocation. When your data looks bad, you'll get a sensation. Every academic knows it. It's numeric fixation. It is numeric fixation. It is numeric fixation. Check your rules. Check them twice. Having an error is never nice. Give up. Oh, it's a temptation. Form a hypothesis. Repeat experiment.
I'm gonna change the. I wonder if I can. Sprint. I'm gonna toggle sprint. Oh, so much better. Yeah, I've already done this.
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan Wireless. We verify before we amplify.
Ascendant anti-morbidic soda. None of the calories with none of the flavor.
From the Order of the Ascendant. A roguish comical remark discovered upon a chalkboard Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate both count very little. The Order of the Ascendant counts the most. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
These outer worlds are cold. The universe is cold.
2.7 Kelvin, if truth be told.
Scientism is a lonely field. We research double-blind.
The very fact we found each other boggles the undisciplined mind. I can count on you, you can count on me.
We're the golden ratio.
Geometric harmony, and our theory
Investigating hostile intentions. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
On the rift.
Vital critical. Don't become a statistic, Commander. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
putting facts over theories that scientism's out.
Together we rise above.
We beat the mean damage.
We cite each other's sources.
Cite each other's dissertations. In a universe of lonely nights, we had an infinite collaboration.
Nice.
I can count on
Oh no.
you can count on me.
We're the golden ratio.
Geometric harmony when our theories are challenged.
When we stare down theory.
You can count on me, and I can count on you.
Commander.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near present and future calculations. Fellow esteemed members of the Order of the Ascendant allocated to Golden Ridge. As foreseen, recent conflicts between the Protectorate, Auntie's Choice, and ourselves have resulted in notable detrimental effects throughout this region, including but not limited to the loss of Fort Endurance, disabling of the tramicular, and a 17.9% reduction in effective sleep cycles per evening. But before you succumb to a sense of malaise that undermines cognitive function, take heart from these additional, sharply contrasting data points. Our efforts deciphering the universal equation remain unabated. Extraction continues at Zeranium Manufactory 7, as does research at the N-Ray range. Remember, just as our calculations allow for a predictable range of error, so do we. Our work continues.
Now do carry on. And as always, anticipate and calculate.
Check up here
Continuing
again.
as predetermined. Next up, well, the seers among you already know.
The color of space, a chromospectral analysis. When asked about the average color of space, the famous stellar cartographer Newton replied, with no hesitation, beige. To experienced lumen astronomers, his answer was the expected one. But I can already hear the obtuse listener bleating, with their faces contorted into a rictus of ignorance. Wouldn't the average color be black or white, or simply a shade of gray? No. No, it would not. The answer is rooted in the science of how hot objects absorb and emit
I
light.
ain't wanted to hear
which
any more
answers
talking
the
from you.
ancillary
This
mystery
unit's
of
arm
why
is
there are
vital
no
for
green
taking tickets.
lights.
Those in need of spare
To
parts
handle
should
this,
look
you must
I'll handle this.
basis of thermal
I
evaporation.
have a fix on their weaknesses.
The typical case of non-heated heat. Radiation at reflects only a small portion.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Invisible. Its color. Most stellar objects generally
Consider self-preservation a priority.
as an idealized object, which is assumed to absorb 100% of all electromagnetic radiation and reassess based on its temperature and composition. Stellar composition determines what packets of light will be emitted, while stellar temperature
Back and scan.
infrared and not visible to us without process presentation, which I need not. Its emitted light shifts up into visible light through red.
Oh, you're
into
pretty good.
Orange, then yellow, then white. Even rare blue stars exist. These are the hottest stars, emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars, you wonder? I would think the listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves, but if I must. It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. In fact, such a composition itself would constitute evidence for intelligent interference, and no such evidence of any kind has ever been detected. Let's get back to Newton Odescard, the famous stellar cartographer. The methodology of the Odescard's chromospectral survey was straightforward. He partitioned his astronomical field of view into grids, then tagged each object in a grid. He ignored empty regions, as black would only dim the color and not change its fundamental hue. The light from every galaxy, star, nebula, and quasar was gathered and fed into a central tabulator
so
for
gonna die.
computation. Analysis produced a final answer to within 0.5% of the predicted.
Alright. Hopefully that'll kill those guys again.
The stellar body's temperature increases, its emitted light shifts up into visible light, through red, into orange, then yellow, then white. Even rare blue stars exist. These are the hottest stars, emitting mostly blue and invisible ultraviolet light. So why are there no green stars, you wonder? I would think the listeners could easily draw this trivial conclusion for themselves, but if I must. It's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. In fact, such a composition itself would constitute evidence for intelligent interference, and no such evidence of any kind has ever been detected. Let's get back to Nuthan Odiscard, the famous stellar cartographer. The methodology of the Odiscard's chromospectral...
Alright, we're good there. We'll get Niles. Okay, yes, I'm gonna get... Okay. Keep Marisol and Niles. And then we'll continue. Self-repairing armor plates that protects them from damage. These plates are destroyed. The cloaking device of this armor is camouflage when it drops to half health. Oh yeah, let's give him some more ammo because he's dying a whole bunch. Okay, well, unhelpful. So I guess we're going to just make our way. I'm going to assume we're going to come back to Golden Ridge for some reason, so. There's like the whole Sprat Hunter for something. So. I have no idea how to get over there. I don't know if that's a place to get to. Looks pretty good. Oh, I need this one. Nice. Okay, everything else looks pretty good. $12.50, that's too much. We'll do 500 worth. Bullets, the shells. Alright, let me try one more thing. Also, like, having to go across the entire map to find like these last bits of things. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, you know. We have very much scoured this map. Yeah, because this just takes me back to where the spiders are. Or were. There wasn't anything else over here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see any of those around. Well, let me just do a double. I know I got everything here, but just in case I skipped one.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Target analyzed. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Vitals are in the red, Commander.
All right, this is promising. Ooh, yes. This is very promising. Okay. Well, that's just silly. Not even close. That's frustrating. I'm gonna die. Go that way. This is... Ah! How am I supposed to get out of here? My God. This is just great. My God, why would you do that? Why would you allow me to go to an area I can't get out of? I think I have to go back on an earlier save. Yeah, I can't get out of here. But then they're like, sorry, you can't go there. You can go to this area where you'll get stuck and you have to go back on an earlier save. Oh no. Alright, let's go back on a load. All right. Okay. Nothing up here.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
Yeah, and this is just bringing me back around again. got that one. Yeah, like this whole mountain range is not available. And then you can't, there's nothing over this side because I went there. So I don't know how to do that. Wow. Love some binoculars. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'm just kind of lost right now because I don't. Oh, looks like there's another area I haven't really been to. I'm really hoping that it's just one more I gotta find. Those little down pods.
I'm glad to be sitting here safely. But I hope Command is sending us a cost-effective method for cleaning up this uranium.
I wonder if there's more. Oh god.
You came at us from the scrapper side? You must be more than a might break. Foolish. Dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
Oh, actually, I gotta go all the way around. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. The other thing is, like, I don't know if the last bits are going to be found. Alright, I gotta go this way. Like, I'm going to assume the last mural is up the ladder. Or up the elevator. Once I go back over there. So we're just being thorough now. Just in case. Because I'm definitely going to come back here because these rifts are going to be a thing. It's going to make you come back. See, here's one. But I definitely got all the ones out of this one. But like, that only had one, and the other one had like 5, so it's hard to tell. How to judge, other than just do what I'm doing. what? I'm curious because I remember hearing. I don't understand. Interesting. That was where that baseball card was, the pitch ball. And I've gone around that thing like 100 times. Maybe like twice before, 3 times before. Oh, and I definitely don't think there's anything down that way. I think it was anything over here. Definitely done all of this. Even went all the way over there. Maybe there's something kind of in that area. Yeah, it's just like where would I even find it? Went all the way back there. Definitely found that. It's like those dudes up there, not that up there. I think this is where the Sprat person was. Alright. Oh, I guess it's gonna be easier. I guess I'll go down this way. Or maybe this seems like a big spot. Maybe there's something right there. That'd be awesome. Let's do that. I don't think so, because I feel like I would have seen it, you know? Like, they're not that hard to spot. see, like, they're nice and big, you know, like, I see that one. Definitely grabbed all these.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Oh my God. Yeah, so just kind of run this.
Adversary vulnerabilities.
Nope. Check the north again. Maybe we're lucky. I don't see anything. Let me try this one more time. Oh, I think those are some right there. They are. Nice. I think there's another one. Nice. All right. Well, I gotta quit. I'll see you.